So I've pinned my fabric together to sew my zipper. I line the zipper up at the top and I mark a line just below where that silver metal part is there. And now I switch my stitch length to 4 and I'm going to sew in the 15 or the 5/8 of an inch a temporary stitching line, the two fabrics together good to good. I'm not going to reverse. I just start to sew. I keep it against the 15. And when I get down to that line that I marked, just below the metal tab on the zipper, I stop, I switch my stitch length back to permanent 2.5, I do a little reverse, and I go to the end reverse. So I've temporary stitched where the zipper will go, and I've permanent stitched and reversed at both ends below the zipper. Now I'm going to go press that seam open and flat. So now I've got my seam pressed open, and I'm going to take my zipper and open it up, and I'm going to put it good side down on the wrong side of the fabric. So on that seam that I just pressed flat with the stitch length 4, no reversing, I'm going to put the zipper good side down and match the top of the zipper to the top of the fabric. And now to sew it, I'm going to put on a zipper foot. I can use this zipper foot with the green foot, and if I use that I have to remove the silver screw and take the whole foot off and put this whole foot on. But I'm just going to use an attachment, so I'm going to press the red button at the back, take off the regular metal foot, and put on this zipper foot, which I'm going to put on the left side of the bar. So I line that up. And then again, good side down of the zipper, opened, line up the top of the zipper to the top of the fabric, put the foot down, and the foot is basically going to go at the edge of the zipper teeth. Go a few stitches, make sure you're on a permanent stitch, reverse back a few. You only want the temporary stitch for where the zipper seam goes, but to actually sew the zipper you want to use a permanent stitch, 2.5. So I'm keeping the zipper teeth right at the middle of the seam, sew down. So you stop every so often, make sure it's lined up and that everything is flat. And when you get about 5 centimeters from the edge, you're going to go needle in, foot up, and you're going to grab that tab and close the zipper. It's a little tricky getting past that foot, but it's doable. You just have to be persistent. Give that a good pull. And then when it's closed, line the zipper back up to the middle, put the foot back down, and I put a pin where I'm going to sew across. I'm going to sew across just below that silver tab on the bottom. So needle in, foot up. I don't have to do any reversing here. I can take that pin out now. And I'm just going to sew across. When I get about 1 centimeter onto the other side of the zipper, I'm going to leave the needle in and pivot. Now I'm going to sew it back. And you don't have to be as careful about where to sew this time. The foot of the edge of the zipper foot just follows the edge of the zipper teeth. You basically sew up the middle of the zipper. Same thing as you got to the where the bottom, you stop 5 centimeters from the end. You're going to stop 5 centimeters from the top, needle in, foot up, grab that tab, and you're just going to force it open. It's easier to sew the top of the zipper with that tab out of the way. And then just continue, reverse. So I only reversed at the beginning and at the end, so now I'm going to cut both of those threads. Now your zipper is attached, but we have to open that temporary seam. So you grab that tab that we started to open and force it open the rest of the way. And take a seam ripper, and those stitches should come out easily because we didn't reverse them. We did them in a temporary stitch length 4. So they should come out fairly easy. All the way to the bottom where you sewed across the zipper. And now you're just going to pull out those threads. Some you'll have to cut, some you can just pull. On both sides of the zipper. And now your zipper should be completed. It should open and close very easily. Now I purposely did a black zipper on pink fabric so it would stand out, but technically if you were doing this in your project you would match your zipper color to your zipper fabric. And there you have a zipper.